Good morning, everybody. First of all, I'd like to welcome you to this session. I hope you find it useful and enjoyable. This session's title is Incorporating Reading Strategies for EFL Learners in Saudi Arabia, a Think-Aloud study. This is a summary of research findings of a study conducted by me and Prof. Arif Al-Ahdal. Firstly, I'd like to briefly introduce myself to you. My name is Dr. Yasamiyan Al-Alolaywi. I am an assistant professor of applied linguistics at Qasim University, Department of English Language and Translation. I am interested in applied linguistics research in general and specifically in these areas of study: second language acquisition, pragmatics, and translation. I have shared my research findings at both national and international conferences, and my work has been published in several journals, including those indexed with Scubus. I hold certification and licensing as a trainer, both domestically and internationally. Moreover, I possess 2 certificates of authority in Arabic syntax from the Arabic Academy of Syntax. And this is an overview of the study. As we all know, reading is one of the 4 major language skills, along with writing, listening, and speaking. In language learning, reading is a skill that enables interaction with the text in whatever field of knowledge the learner is pursuing. Language researchers have shown a keen interest in the Think-Aloud strategy. And I'd like to stop here for a moment to spell out this term. Think aloud means to express thoughts aloud as they occur, to express them verbally. So this is a reading strategy technique. However, no previous study, as per our knowledge, was conducted to explore reading strategies alongside the Think Aloud strategy. Therefore, this research aims to explore the reading strategies applied by Saudi English as a foreign language learners, and also to compare the reading abilities of male and female participants. So the study mainly attempted to answer 2 research questions. The first question is, what reading strategies do Saudi ESL students employ when answering reading questions? The second question is, are there any significant differences in the level of reading abilities among Saudi male and female students? That is to study the gender variable. And this is a brief description of the study's methodology. As for the study's design, this research employed a mixed method research design, and data was analyzed both quantitatively and qualitatively. A reading test was used to a student's abilities and applicability of the reading strategies, and the test results were analyzed quantitatively. On the other hand, the qualitative data was obtained from the results of interviewing with 4 students. This study employed a Think-Aloud protocol designed to gather verbal data on cognitive and metacognitive reading strategies used by undergraduate students. Also, this is an explanatory design relying on the verbal protocols of the participants. And this is a briefing of the research participants. The number of participants in the study is 26. They range in age between 20 and 22. They are all specialized in English language and translation. They are junior students, specifically sophomores who are in the second year of study. And the study comprised 13 males and 13 females. As for the instruments which were used to collect data, there are two instruments. First, a reading test. A reading test was administered to the participants to measure their reading abilities and to engage them in Think-Aloud sessions. A ready IELTS test and slightly adapted for this purpose. IELTS is an international standardized testing system of English language proficiency for non-native English language speakers. The test consists of reading passages from a general topic and a set of 20 questions where each question is worth 1 point. The questions have several formats involving multiple choice questions, matching and summarizing the text. The other method of data collection is interviews. 4 purposefully sampled students underwent a semi-structured interview session in order to explore their perceptions and prior knowledge of reading strategies. The interviews were a part of the Think-Aloud sessions, which were conducted with an effort to gain more in-depth information about the respondents' reading habits. Finally, this is a conclusion and a summary of the main findings. First, the study found that the reading strategies used by the students interviewed involving skimming, scanning, guessing the meaning from context, identifying the main idea, and summarizing the body of the text in question. Second, the study revealed that both male and female students scored low in the IELTS tests that the researchers conducted. The average mean score they reached was 7.15 out of 20. However, even in the low scoring ratio, female students outperformed their male counterparts, and the difference was statistically significant. Finally, the study recommends that the language instructors help EFL learners in developing their reading strategies and applying them every time they read any text. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attendance and for your attention. Goodbye and have a good day.